All right, click the links to check out, I don't know, the various other links. You can find this rant on. No, you're not. Really not in any capacity. But to be fair, neither is anyone on the stage. They're all about 300 pounds and unattractive. The difference is you're abrasive and annoying and seem to hate men, which is weird because your target audience is men. So she opens this segment by talking about video games and goes, but I want to talk about something more important. Well, it kind of, my quick rebuttal to that is, but it's not important to the audience. That's not what they're there for. I'm not saying her concerns are not valid. They might be, but it's just not what the audience is there for. And for you not to see this, like even being on YouTube for the small time I've been on there with this small channel, I know, like, YouTube channels are in lanes, and you know what people are there for and what they're not there for. And for something like a channel like this, it doesn't matter. It's like people don't expect much for channels under like 10,000. But this is a huge channel. They're there. People are there specifically for a vibe. They're not there to be insulted in any way, shape, or form. And this is coming from, she's not as bangable as the prior host, which this makes people think, oh yeah, there were some like pretty girls in bikinis. What happened to that? So suddenly, like the show that you're coming from, it was built on. Now everyone's fat and ugly, and you hate the audience, and you're kind of I don't know, you're referring to people who watch the show not for pretty girls, because I mean you can find pretty girls anywhere, but it's like you're hearing this pop culture message. You can hear it with pretty people in the background, as well as with 300-pound people, and like these people, they're all obviously fat and ugly, or she's just hideously malformed, and not also abrasive and stupid. But so you got to be funny. If you're not, if there's no eye candy there, you better be funny. You better be knowledgeable. You better bring. What do you bring to this G4 table, this Xplay table? Oh, we're gonna insult the audience, and not only that, but all the other trained SEALs are gonna clap like lunatics. Oh, so you're gonna purposely insert this divisive commentary where people are gonna fight back and forth on social media about it, where, oh, if it doesn't apply to you, bigot, just let it fly. No. I'm trying to explain that this isn't the forum for you to explain this. It's not what people are there for. They're there. They're there for a very limited. YouTube channels are they're tightly laser beam focused to people. That's what you want your expectations met. That's why they're there. You don't subvert expectations, not on a YouTube channel. Like if they're coming from eye candy, and then like this new rebirth of the show is obviously everyone's fat, ugly, and stupid. You got to bring something to the table. It's like, okay, we're fat, ugly, and stupid, and we apparently don't write our own reviews, which begs the question. So the people who write the reviews, which you admitted you don't write your own reviews, why don't you just put those people on camera and fire all these people if they don't write this stuff? That means they're not playing the games, they're not writing it. Just put the nerds who actually play the game on camera. They couldn't be any fatter, uglier, and stupider than the people who are on camera right before me now. So, I mean, you don't have eye candy on camera. So why aren't the people who wrote the reviews talking about the games? That it doesn't make sense to me, and apparently it doesn't make sense to a whole lot of people. Anyway, their typical response is, "Hey, bigot, if you don't like it, don't watch it." Okay, challenge accepted, as a lot of people have said. They've accepted that challenge, and they have not watched it, and you have a hugely overproduced show that people left from. And the show is fired a bunch of people, and then she releases a tweet that says she survived the firing, which, again, she's stupid. Or something wrong with her. I should say she's stupid. I think something is, she's just not wired correctly. But it's making it past all the editors. Like, this is approved. This isn't off the cuff. If it was off the cuff and I was behind the camera, I'd be like, we're going to commercial. I don't know if they have commercials, but you know what I mean. And there's no way I'd let this air, or this would go out live, and then it would just be disappeared and never mentioned. And then I would tell her, hey, yeah, you want to continue to work for us? You're going to have to get off social media, and she would probably quit, because leaving social media. If you made that a condition of employment, a lot of people can't handle this. So these people are going, I didn't think you were going to go here with this. I think everyone approved this ahead of time. I'm guessing they approved this ahead of time. I don't think this is spontaneous, because I suspect she's reading from a cue card. And then to see Sessler, this guy clap like a seal, because it's a feminist pre-approved talking point. So all this says is like, oh, so you're just a cuck pussy, and everyone on the show is like, all the guys, you just deballed all the guys on screen, which is fine. Like, these guys are cucks. We get it. They're just complete total pussies. But you're telling people, actually, if that's on screen, it might help me not get struck. But you're telling people who are watching it that all these guys are cucks. They're totally ballless, and you're in charge, and they're willing to, like, either they're afraid to speak out because they don't want to get fired. I don't know why you care about getting fired, but it's more like you don't want to go against the social zeitgeist of cultural Marxism, or like these guys are legitimately on board this kind of stuff, which also means they're just cuck pussies. So even if you're kind of a middle of the road, vaguely left wing person yourself, there's left wing, and then there's being a cuck, and these guys are cucks, and they're just being cucked by this chick. Nobody wants to see that, even unless you're on the far left. But again, it's like, okay, so you're getting rid of a big chunk of your audience. You don't have to get, like, if the show is just breaking even, or not even breaking even, like the show probably needed to increase viewership and watch time hours to break even. This is insane that you would think you would do something like this and keep the thing up for any length of time. God, you're just an ugly, stupid person. Everyone else on that show is just ugly, stupid as well. God, these people are annoying.